But don't get rid of it. I want to see it.
Where are my other socks at? Wait a Look at me. Oh. Ah, no wonder I couldn't find it. It was in my other hand. That's funny.
Thank you, Dave.
I got 3 Liberty boxes here.
3?
Yeah. What's this? Oh. And this is a Liberty box. Was our this year? Oh no, this is from a couple years ago. Usually they're blue. Yeah, I got 3 of them here.
Huh.
Make lap blankets or something out of them. I'll make something. Tell me something. Oh, Gladys has got a doctor's appointment, right?
Right.
Eye appointment.
Remember, no, she's getting eye surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would put one of them. See if I can find a pain patch to put on there. That is hurting me so bad. Ow.
Okay.
Moxie, almost getting so bad.
Get off of here. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, June 19th, or otherwise known as Juneteenth, I think they say how they say it. So everything's closed today. Well, not everything, but it is a legal holiday. So there won't be mail or anything like that. Okay. And
Government
today's
and
also,
banks.
huh?
Government and banks.
Government and banks.
Yeah.
And today is also UFO Day. So UFO meaning you can work on whatever your little heart desires. I'm going to continue pulling the paper off of my um, painted meadow. I didn't quite get it done. I spent the whole time on Gladys was doing it, and I still didn't get it done. Okay, so where did I put them? Here they are. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2,
I got
3.
step over here and put this on. I'll be back, Kathy.
Okay,
I'll be right over here.
okay.
I don't want
So
to
what I'm doing is
camera.
I'm
I
just
gotta lift my shirt up.
make sure that that's in the right spot. Um,
You know, these aren't as good as the other ones. They smell like them, but they don't work as good.
okay, let me see if
They're
this
what
is
Mama doing
right.
too. I gotta lift my shirt up. You're fine.
Okay, so who is this? Is this Cheryl? No, Jory. Good morning, Jory. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. How's your day going? I'm losing my voice.
Wondering what I was doing. I lift my shirt up, put that on my shoulder and my blade. What's that called? The shoulder blade.
Your shoulder blade, yes. Okay, I don't want this on top. I want it on. What the heck? This was from a long time ago. Right now. Okay. There we go. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just basically taking the paper off of here so that these pretty designs are here for my painted meadow, which is this one. I started mine way before Gladys did.
Well,
Gladys
hold it
started
up better,
hers.
else we can see as a glare.
How's that? Is that better?
Down a little.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's do it this
There you go. Yes,
way. Okay.
better.
Good morning. Good to see you. I'm doing good. Just relaxing. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Thank you, Jory. So it's called a painted meadow. It's very long and involved. It was a kit that I had from a long time ago, and I decided that I wanted to do it. So then I don't remember what happened, but I set it aside, and out of sight, out of mind, right?
That's why I use plastic bags.
I did
Th-
too. Mine's in a plastic bag.
Things I can see through. Totes and stuff. Otherwise, out of sight, out of mind.
Yep. So to me, I have to go and cut all these sides off. I did the first three yesterday. Like I said, I spent Gladys's whole life doing it, and I still didn't get it done.
Yeah, I couldn't tell what you were doing. What are you doing?
I'm cutting the edges off of this and then
Oh,
just
the
ripping the
crap.
paper off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I could not figure out for beans what you was doing.
Well, you should have asked me, Susan.
Well, neither one of you two was reading the chat, so I mean every 20, 30 minutes or so, I would
I
say,
was reading it when I saw.
huh?
I was reading it when I saw.
Well, if you
Going
have
back
to,
going
huh?
back to the hospital, Carrie? Okay. She's going
Right.
back to the
Hope
hospital.
you don't take days over there, Carrie.
I know.
Wish you luck.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't realize that I had to take this paper off. So I'm thinking, what a waste of the paper, right?
What did you
But
think
isn't
it
that
was
a
gonna
pretty
be on
purple?
there?
Is like that purple?
Oh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Party, party, party.
So that's just pretty much what I'm doing. Isn't that a block and a block?
Yeah, square and square.
Oh,
See, square and square. One, two, three, four, five. There were five pieces to it, you know,
so they're gonna come out to the same thing that I'm making here. I'm just cutting the corners off.
probably. If you are doing the square and square, yes.
I think that what it called. Jeepers, that noise is gonna drive me crazy.
What noise?
It's like a grumbling sound. At first I thought it was Moxie, but it's not. And I got both of my TVs over here muted, because otherwise you could hear it.
I'm sorry, I don't hear anything.
Now I heard it real loud.
My appointment was about my 40-day changed in 22 o'clock.
When I put my
That's
head down there, it stops.
22 is 10 o'clock at night. I mean, I suppose you could have an appointment at 10 at night at a hospital, but I don't think so. Okay, scissors, scissors, scissors. So yeah, this particular quilt is very long and involved. There were a lot of sections to it and a lot of cutting and sewing it back together. Everybody liked it, so when they all went go looking for the kit, it was gone. It was just like it just vanished. There was no kit to be found.
That's because you'd had yours a long time before.
Uh-huh. But they did find the fabric and they did find the pattern, right? Okay, here's a really pretty orange or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Hi, Gladys. You're home? Everything go good?
What is that noise, Moxie? Driving your mama crazy.
I tell you, they get stuff done in Texas a lot faster than they do here.
Yeah, first I had to make all these little guys, these flying geeses.
Uh-huh.
Then I have to make these here. So these on the ends. See, so them on the ends. Then I'm chopping these off, and then I got to put them back over here next. I got to chop these off and iron them.
Good. It's a lot of work. So you got, okay, good, Gladys. I'm glad.
Oh, she all's done now.
Can you see or are you talking in the microphone?
See, I need you to come find that for me.
And how many days do you have to take it easy, young lady? Those surgery with your eyes are nothing to mess with, you know?
Sparky one time his eye was hurting and hurting and hurting, and kept putting I kept putting eye drops in for him because he's one of those that goes like that. I used to be till I had that needles in my eyes, and then I just got to where I can put a eye
Mm.
drop in. And he went to the doctor and he had a piece of metal shaving in his eye from work.
Oh, that's what was bothering you?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I told him. I said, you're going to have to take a little bit of time off. And I told it the eye doctor made him an appointment. She just got a magnifying glass and looked in his eye. But I told him, you're going to have to take some time off work and pick a morning where you're not going to be so busy and somebody else can run the plant
Right.
and go get your eye taken care of. It ain't no good with one eye at his job. He worked on computer stuff all day, making blacktop.
Field on left eye can see in right eye. Resting for today. Good for you, Gladys. Don't do anything, don't do anything.
Sure she know how to take care of her eyes, Kathy.
I know. I just like to act like a mom.
Yeah, I hear you.
And be careful when you take out Gordo, okay? Yeah, I remember I had to wear that shield over my eye. I didn't like it.
I'm getting warm. I just turned the AC off. It was cold for like 2 days.
Yep.
And then
No,
it's
no eyeglasses on today. Okay.
oh, whoa, I almost cut my finger. Kind of shaved a little bit.
Kind of like a relax, watch TV. Can you see the TV?
You hear me? I almost cut my finger.
Susan, what are you doing?
My blade slipped off of the ruler. I guess I was pushing too hard.
Be careful. I don't want to have an accident like I had. That was horrific.
I need to relax. Oh, there I did it again.
Susan,
Oh my gosh.
careful, young lady.
Oh, I think we missed the fire hall, all you can eat shrimp
Oh, you can eat shrimp where?
at the firehouse
Oh,
in Goldsboro, Maryland. They didn't have it for a couple of years, then we found out they did have it. And the one couple we used to go there and eat with, the husband said that it was like $50 a person.
wow.
And it's not. Can't remember how much it was, but I didn't think it was too bad. Especially for a volunteer fire company, you know.
Yeah.
They gotta make money somewhere.
Yep.
Remember how I found them before on the internet, because you can't call them.
Why they don't answer?
No.
I'm losing my voice today. Can't see TV without my glasses on. What are you gonna do, Gladys? I was able to see the TV. My cat. Hi, Tracy. How you doing today? So good to see you. Are you working on anything exciting? And Jory, are you working on anything exciting?
Wow, they lost 2 members.
Tracy said hi, Susan.
Hi, Tracy, how are you? Friday ice cream delights truck. It's in April. Car show, August the 13th. Oh, where is their shrimp night?
Uh, so what made you move to the East Coast and not the West Coast, Susan?
Huh?
What made you move to the East Coast and not the West Coast?
Um, my parents, I was a kid and I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, I know, but
The car we're leaving.
once, once you were old enough.
Because I lived here close to my mom and dad, not too far away from them. I think it's like a 5-hour trip for us. And the reason I moved to Delaware is because my oldest sister moved here with her husband. And so I moved here to help them out.
I see. Okay. Hi, Gayla. She says hi, Kathy and Susan. And
Yeah,
then Tracy says,
I moved from the West Coast to the East Coast.
"Oh, you were from? Oh, that's right. You were in California. That's right.
Yeah, I was in California when
Yeah,
Dad retired.
I forgot.
I didn't want to go, but I said I was a kid, didn't have a choice.
Off you went. Okay, so Tracy says, "Did I hear someone say they need to make money? I want to make some money too."
Who said
Hi,
that?
Linda. Linda's here, Irish Cell Lady. She says, "Hey, everyone. Just stopping in for a quick lunch. Humidity is through the roof and in the 90s for the next week for the temps. I miss the snow sometimes. Oh my gosh, Linda, I don't know how you do it. I know you're on the boat and you got the air, but I still don't know how you do it. I envy
I
you."
love it when we don't get snow.
And then Randy's here. Hello, Randy. Welcome, welcome. And Tracy's saying hi to everyone. I think it'd be pretty cool to live on a houseboat.
Only if it was big, like the Titanic. So I have all my knitting stuff. I mean, my knitting and my quilting stuff.
Either a houseboat or an RV would be pretty cool to live. I think many people nowadays are living in RVs because you know so much cheaper. We thought we were going to have to do that, but we don't.
What?
Live in an RV.
Well, I thought you were looking forward to it.
I was, but we don't have to now. I wanted to,
Well, why didn't you?
because Dave said no.
Oh, I thought Dave was looking into it too.
Well, before,
I'm
um,
confused.
okay, we were gonna live in an RV because we didn't have any money, right? So we started looking around. I found a pretty cool one that was 2 bedrooms with a loft and all that. And it had a secret room where I could do my craft, my sewing and stuff. So, hang on. Gayla says, Gladys, healing prayers for you. And Randy, hi, Gayla. And Tracy, I thought I heard someone mention making money when I came in. Maybe I misunderstood. I don't remember Tracy. Kayla says, hi, Randy. Carrie says, hi, Gayla. Gayla, Carrie, how are you? And Tracy, oh, how is Gladys doing? Has she had her eyes procedure done? Yes, she's doing fine. Well, not fine, but she's resting her eyes for today. So, and tomorrow, because she won't be on her live tomorrow either. So she's home and resting her eyeballs. And she has a patch over the one eye. So, so yeah, so I wanted to live in an RV so bad. I thought it'd been so cool. But maybe, well, we could still live in one. It's not like we can't.
Yeah, you would think it was so cool until you needed some space to move around.
Hey, if a family of 6 can live in one comfortably.
I know I wouldn't want to live in one. I got too much stuff.
Oh, that's what I was saying. There was a hidden room for all my sewing stuff and like basket things to keep them in.
What's
And
those Cabbage Patch dolls? You got a few of those?
I got a couple of them, not a lot.
Oh, I thought you had a lot of them.
No, Sandra is the one that has a lot.
Oh,
I have a boy and a girl and this baby one over here, and that's about it.
yeah, the only collectible thing I have is my nested hens. Some of them are worth quite a bit of money, but nowadays all of them are. Went looking for them again. They wanted lots of money for them. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, but
I
I
what
think
do I have that's collectible? I have some games that are collectibles that are worth money.
yeah,
Um,
I think a couple of my my nested hens I paid quite a bit of money for, but I didn't think that anybody else would, you know,
hmm
would show it to my husband. I tell him a lot of them I bought at an auction where people would have like two or three of them.
uh,
And if I would see any more, my husband would stand at one end. They had two different people doing the auction. So
right.
he would stand over by the ones and I would stand over by mine. That's where I got my treadle sewing machine too
Ooh.
at an auction. I
Okay,
got
see,
a whole
Carrie
lot.
says, Gayla, I'm going to the hospital. They changed my appointment to 2 o'clock, not at 11:40. What they were posted. Take the stitches out now. They're gonna take the mill at 2 o'clock. I don't know. They're gonna take them out at 2 o'clock. Tracy, good to hear. And then she says, I wouldn't mind living in an RV as long as it was traveling and not staying in one location. Exactly. And that's what we were going to do. We were going to travel across the United States. And we could still do that. But Tracy, Susan, do you sell the quilts you make? Susan, Susan. Hang on, Tracy.
What?
Do you sell the quilts you make?
Huh?
Do you sell the quilts you make?
No, I give them away. And I've only ever made flimsy. Well, no, let me take that back. I've made 2 quilts and I gave them away. Which,
Tracy wanted to know that.
yeah.
Okay. And then Linda says, you ladies and gents have a great rest of the day. Back to work for me. You too. Thank you so much for coming, Linda, and everybody giving your thumbs up and all that.
Yeah.
Thank you so, so
Toodles,
much.
toodles, Linda. And I'm on tonight at 7 o'clock if you got free time, Linda, on the East Coast.
Yes, she is.
Tracy, you could probably make money selling your quilts if you could find there's like community centers and churches, firehouses where they have especially around Christmas. I know there's other times of the year they do it where they will have where you buy a booth and bring your things in. Maybe somebody will bring would want to buy those, especially here the smaller things like placemats, um coffee table things. I wanted one for today, but I mean for today, but I didn't make it. I guess I could have taken the one off the table, but I didn't.
Now, Tracy, you made that beautiful epic elephant quilt. Did you give it away?
Oh no, those will be mine. I didn't say I give all of them away. Some of them, yes. I've never sold any.
And Linda, okay, Susan, I will leave the computer on so you get the watch hours. All right. Yeah, Susan's going to look into doing Zoom so she can have some people on with her, which I think is a fantastic idea.
Didn't know who would be out there, Moxie. Your daddy was in the living room where I lived in now. Right in the chair. Yeah, see, that would be half of my weight is my living room chairs, my recliners. They are heavy. And I would not wanna live in a motor home without those.
Well,
Yeah, I tried to move my sofa this morning. I bet that thing I can't even remember how we moved that. 2 times we moved it into the truck and out over here.
I don't know. I just know that RVs have come a long way
Yeah, but you
from
gotta
what they
move them.
were. Okay, let's see.
Ruin it if you go over.
Tracy says, I haven't made but one quilt, and that was like 8 years ago. And Linda, Susan at 7 Eastern, yes,
Yes.
7 o'clock your time. And Tracy, I would rather make bags. I don't stay focused on one thing long enough. Hi, Donna. Have y'all ever made prairie points?
Prairie points. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Welcome, welcome, Donna. I don't know exactly what that is, so I can't answer it.
That was it today.
What is a prairie point? I bet you Sandra here, but she's not here.
Now, who asked about a prairie point?
Donna Dixon. We'll ask Sandra if she comes on. Oh, there she is. Sandra, do you know how to make a prairie point? And everybody's saying hi. And then Tracy says, hi, Gladys. I hope you're feeling well.
He looked that up. What did I do with my telephone? Did I leave it in the house, Moxie? Oh,
Gladys said hi to Sandra. And Tracy, yes, they are pretty as borders. And Sandra, yes, I have.
The prairie.
Donna Dixon wants to know how to make them.
Who does?
Donna Dixon, she says, hey, y'all ever made prairie points? But seeing as I don't know how to do that,
Oh, they. Oh, gosh. Picture of a prairie point quilt.
I'll try. I'd like to try to make prairie points, says Donna. And Sandra, you take a square and fold it and hide the raw edge.
Oh, Pinterest, I guess.
That sounds kind of easy.
Picture of a prairie point quilt.
Okay, Gladys is eating breakfast so that then she'll take her pills.
Oh, there we go. There it is. County.
Okay, hold
See
on.
them little things. Oops. See them little things hanging off there? Oh,
You know, it takes a second to get here.
oh, I was in huh. Well,
Oh,
these
yeah,
are
okay.
pictures of quilts here.
Yeah, I see it. Sandra says, hello, Gladys.
Right there. See it, County.
Yeah, I saw it.
Just a minute to get over to you.
I'd only heard of it one other time, and that was a long time ago. So,
My phone was being stupid this morning. I couldn't call, make a phone call, nothing. I turned it off.
okay, number one, you're not stupid.
Eating breakfast, then take my pills. Oh, you're just now getting the breakfast, Gladys, poor thing.
I know.
Oh, she probably couldn't eat before the surgery on her eyeballs.
Hmm.
Hurry.
Tracy, prairie points are pretty easy. I tried them on a mug rug, but I didn't take the time to line them up right. Now, Tracy, like I said, I only heard prairie points one other time, but I didn't know what it was, you know, that they were talking about.
Yeah, how long you been quoting? Fold square and
Um,
half, then fold left and right sides to form a point. You hear that, Sandra?
yep, on left and right sides.
I'm catching that frog in your voice.
Hmm. Sandra, fold square in half, then fold left and right sides to form the point.
Must be a computer virus.
Uh.
Oh yeah, that probably looked pretty nice. Crazy. That's what I ought to do for the one on mine. I need to make what did they call those? Like a dresser thing that you put down on? You put them on tables?
Doily?
No, I'm gonna quilt it to make
Oh,
they're bigger um than a placemat. Yeah, because I bought one I use them on my Halloween picket fence. Oh, okay. Um, I had a quilt as you go stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I put them on there, and and then I used two together and made a table runner. That's what it called, table runner. Oh my gosh, words are so hard sometimes.
I know. Same here, Susan. Okay. Tracy says, I kind of chain stitched them and then sewed them around the mug rug. They look like tiny triangle flags. Oh. Donna says, okay, Sandra. And Sandra, I used them on my Halloween picket fence and on my styrofoam ball ornaments. You did.
So many pieces. Hold on, wait a minute.
And Tracy, oh yeah, like on the push pin no sew ornaments. Those were fun,
I
but I
think
made
it's the wind howling out there, Kathy.
could be. Is it really windy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. When it comes to our fireplace, it makes a really weird noise. I'm like, what the heck is that?
See, at first I thought it was like a belly growl from little Missy over here. Then she laying in her bed now, but she was laying on the floor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is now.
I'll be very happy when all this is done.
Done, but I was waiting for that fella to call or whoever the uh person is, whether the male or male or female, coming to the house.
Now, you sure they're going to come today?
No, not at all now. Not
That's what I
after I
said.
told her about it. I mean, they shouldn't make an appointment and then because I went in there, it was like 10 after 12 when I went in there. And then I waited till about closer to 1:30 to call. And I told her, I said, not everybody's got all the time in the world. You don't know. We have something else to do.
That okay? Who folded the?
Guess that is the way
Okay,
it goes.
Tracy. I think if I ever make another ornament, I will use a glue gun instead of pens.
Oh
I,
yeah,
I made so much of those.
but then you couldn't hang them because if you put a thing on there to hang it on the tree, mine kept falling off.
You used a glue gun?
No, with the pen. Those ones on the styrofoam ball,
Mine hang.
mine kept falling loose. I put a ribbon up there and poked him in, and I go in, maybe not right away, but it would eventually fall off of there.
Talk to your cats.
Huh?
Talk to your cats. I caught Chase playing with them.
No, well, yeah, the cat, we found a whole bunch of ornaments, but we had so many on there, I couldn't even hardly see the tree, remember?
Yeah.
But my in my room, I would hang them up high where they couldn't get them and they would fall.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when now.
And then Tracy, right, the pins on mine got loose.
Yep,
I don't have a problem.
I did. Yeah, because I would see it still hanging up there. The ribbon and the pen would still be up in the wall, and the foam ball would be on the floor. Because I would close my room at night and chase everybody out, like Shaggy and I mean Shaggy, like Ginger and Callie.
Hmm.
We have to go out. Ricky says Gingy sits by the back door and meows for me when I come out here.
Maybe he does.
She,
Maybe she does.
both of my kitties are girls.
That's right.
I didn't pick them; they picked me.
They were used to you being in the house, and now you're out here
Right, Sparky, give me him room. I tried to
with
bring Callie out
Moxie.
here, but she did nothing but.
I remember. I remember.
She's a big scaredy cat, though. I don't know what I was doing. Something happened. Gingy Bell jumped. She jumped like that far off the ground, all four of her feet. And I said, I'm sorry, Gingy, for laughing at you, but that was funny.
I know sometimes they crack us up. Like when Chase falls off the couch.
Right.
Okay, Tracy. They are pretty and fun to make, though. I just throw things in boxes when putting Christmas away, and it was too rough on them. Yeah, you got to be gentle with these type things, Tracy.
Well, that is why I made all them stuffed toys, which reminds me, I gotta finish those off by Christmas. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with them. Oh, I gotta put the hooks in them. Because the cats, I kept knocking them off the tree. But like I said, we had plenty of them. But I found a whole bunch of them like behind the sofa and stuff that they'd knock off here and play with. Because they do, they look like little cat toys or dog toys or whatever,
Yeah,
you know. It was
they do.
funny.
Well, I finally got Chase trained. He doesn't bother the tree.
Finally got what?
Chase trained. He won't bother the tree.
No. Yeah, well, but the tree that we had before was, I think it was a 3 foot, 3 or 4 foot tall, and it sat on a table with the um crane set going around it. But then uh-oh, Miss Barkalot barking now. Probably hear her daddy doing something. But
Miss barks a lot.
yeah, yeah, I don't want to say her name.
I know. God, I have more of this on the ground than I do on the table. How'd that happen?
Yeah, and I think, oh, and our tree spins around too, the other tree that he got. I think this will be the second or third year we've had it. Oh no, look what I did.
I got one that's like fiber, fibromyalgia.
Fiber optic.
Yeah, fiber optic
Look at this. See
in
what I
the
did?
light. Yeah,
It
I
sewed
gotta
them
wait for
right
it to come up.
together.
Hang on.
That's so funny.
And Tracy says, "Me, gentle? I'm a hardworking girl, not a dainty girl."
I hear you, Tracy.
Susan,
I did.
I see it.
Sewed them together. Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is group 4.
Very funny. I don't know how I
Fold these
did that.
together.
You're funny, Tracy. Funny,
So
funny, funny.
I have 64 of them. Is what we no 632. Yeah, 64. So
64 what? Those things you was making?
yeah. Oh man,
What?
my so the
The clip?
yeah, it went flying.
Give Chase something to play with. Every now and then I catch Moxie got one of mine. I try to pick them up before she gets a hold of them. Goodness gracious.
Okay, what's next?
Work.
I don't know. Take out the instructions, the pattern.
I do that.
Then Tracy, LOL. I do that all the time, Susan.
Those so two together.
All right. So we have. Okay, that's what I just did. Okay, now I know I haven't done the 4 patches yet. Let's see what the rest of this says. Okay, this says
I gotta go and figure out how to put all of these blocks in the row too. Because I did them just all three that had this match the fabric that the fabric matched.
so for the squares, I just or the triangle on a roll is what I use. Triangle on a roll.
Well, I had a
Here they are.
message here, but I didn't.
Okay, these all go together. For I don't know what reason.
Yes.
Okay, so I okay, and I okay. One 144. I don't know. And I. Okay, so 2.5 and 2.5. So this must be okay. That's B. Don't need that. This is the extra umbrella.
Kathy,
What?
is in there talking to yourself.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out what I need. That looks halfway
Right.
decent, right?
Or you sound like me.
What
Sometimes
is
you
it?
need an expert opinion, so you got to talk to yourself.
Here you go. I found it. 36. Then I need colorful ones that are 2.5 inches. Um, 28.
Oh,
Okay, these are all 2.5. However, they don't look like it.
it
One
is
of them's too big.
so
Let's
strange
see.
how it did that.
Which one's too big? If I only had a brain. Okay, how big are you? Mm-hmm. There we go. I found the culprit.
What was the
Well,
culprit?
all these are too big.
Too big?
Yeah, they're all too big. Okay, I gotta cut them down to 2.5. Wow.
Oh, you cut them all too big?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, Kathy. How many?
The heck was I thinking?
How many?
36.
36? Oh goodness.
It did say, um, yeah, make 36 total.
Yeah, well, I thought I had plenty of extra fabric, not knowing that I had to use it in the the ending of it.
If I only had a brain.
But I still do have extra fabric.
Okay, Tracy. Oh, well, that new, but I tend to sew things backwards. Look at me, Tracy. These are way too big. You want to talk about backwards? This is all Gladys's fault.
Would it be Gladys's fault?
You know why it's Gladys's fault? Because she made one.
Yeah.
Ooh, these are all sticking together. Okay.
Oh, and then the next ones I gotta make are great big ones. Finish cutting those pieces because I only cut them to the width, not the length.
That's more like it. But I'm going to have to make sure that everything's 2.5 inches because may not be.
May or may not have some extras with these. We shall find out.
Yeah, there we go. These are right. Go over them anyway, make sure. Can't believe it. And Tracy. Oh, a friend of mine gave me a zigzag attachment for vintage singers. It has several different zigzag stitch styles. I can't wait to try it out. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun, Tracy. I like zigzagging. Get rid of the thread. Get rid of the thread.
Oh yeah, I did have one extras. I either have extra, but not enough. Two more, and I got three there. No, that one's backwards. This is the second one I did that on. Oops. Yeah, I tried to use this, my creative grid one to put all these lines on these, but that
Mhm.
didn't work for me. Kept sliding around. I mean, the fabric, when I tried to draw a line on it, would slide around.
Hmm.
It didn't work good. I had to
Weird.
try. to use this little filter select ruler. Yeah, the only issue that I have with these is that there's not a 1/4 inch mark across there, like there is here.
Yeah, that's why I like the creative grids.
That there's not a like there's one over here and there's a white one over here, but there's not one on here. I mean, you can see the 1/4 inch, but these ones have the 1/4 inch spot, but I like them anyhow. That's the only complaint I have with them. That it.
Not too shabby then. And Tracy, I can't believe she gave it to me. It looks like it is in mint condition. Friends are the best sweethearts, aren't they, though?
Yeah, maybe she couldn't use it on the
Whatever
machine
she did,
she
yeah,
had or something, you know?
could be. A definite possibility, for sure. You never know, right?
Right. I'm going to go in first, give Sparky a snack, then have him put one on one of them pain patches. I couldn't reach real good.
For your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess next time I vacuum, not to go so gung ho and trying to hurry.
Well, you thought you were on a deadline,
Well,
and
no, I was
you
trying
know,
to hurry to come out of here. That's why I was
oh,
hurrying.
ooh, okay.
That why I was a little late yesterday. Would have been out here earlier. Yeah, because I wasn't getting up early to do that. No way.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Could have done it later, but the energy runs low as the day progresses.
Mm-hmm.
Like last night, I come out here after dinner because I got dinner early because we were expecting that storm. I was surprised you didn't hear the thunder and all, like the last hour. And I sat in the house when the storm was going on. It was so loud, and we got a little bit of rain.
I like thunder and all that. I think it's pretty cool.
I don't know why my mom was deathly afraid of storms. I mean,
So was my mom.
granted, she did grow up around um tornadoes, but and I'm surprised she didn't make all of us girls scared to death of it, but I don't think any of us were scared like she was.
I don't know why my mom was. She would sit on the couch and shake. And I remember Michael when he was 5, she was doing that, and he gets up there and by her, and he says, "Don't worry, Grandma, I'll protect you."
Yeah.
It was the cutest thing. That and Ferris wheels.
Oh, she was afraid of a Ferris wheel.
Yep.
Well, that I can understand because they stop. I mean, I would ride them more, but they gotta stop. I don't know. I mean, I can understand for letting people out and stuff, but it'll sway back and forth when it stops. That would kind of scare me a little bit, but I'd
We
still
were
ride.
on one. We were on one at Camp Snoopy at Knott's Berry Farm, and I mean that's not even a baby Ferris wheel, right? And so we stopped up at the top, and I started coughing, and when I coughed, it made it rock.
Oh,
My mom got so mad at me. And when she got off, she was like Snow White. And the guy says, "Ma'am, if you're afraid of roller coasters, why? I mean, Ferris wheels, why did you go on this?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, that would be a silly thing to do. Get on there if you're afraid of it.
I guess to prove to Michael that she could do it. I don't.
Yeah, I've been to Knott's Berry Farm many a times. When it was the bicentennial year, my grandma and grandpa took us there. I think they lived in Ohio then, but they still owned the place in Pennsylvania my parents lived in. And when they come out to California to visit with us, we went a couple of times to Dairy, oh, what's that called?
Not.
Disneyland.
Oh, huh.
Disneyland. We went to Knott's Berry Farm, and then there's another amusement park out there.
Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yeah, but the one at Knott's Berry Farm, I won this big old huge. I think it was a red, white, and blue animal. I I can't remember if it was a bear or what. That was when I was 16 or 17. And I had
Wow,
that thing clear up till I went to college and somebody stole it out of my room,
man.
in my dorm room. I was so mad.
You know, we always lived really close to Knott's Berry Farm. And Jen, I never took Jen. We never went, not even one time. She has no idea what it's like.
Wow.
I
Oh,
know.
and Busch Gardens.
Yes, Busch Gardens was another one.
My grandma got snockered there because every place you could get two beers at each place. My dad and grandpa had to help her to the motorhome. And it was so funny. I don't know why we would get a motel room if they had the motorhome, but they even stayed in a motel room. So I don't know why they didn't just drive a station wagon, you know,
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
but yes, it was for the comfort. Yeah, grandpa had some kind of car and this guy wanted it. He was driving the motorhome. So they made a trade. Sold grandpa the motorhome. I mean, they traded the motorhome for
For the car.
grandpa's car. I guess it was a little bit more comfortable for him, to easier for grandma to pick something to eat. She didn't cook in it or anything, but she did like make sandwiches, stuff like that.
Well,
Used
my
to.
mom, she cooked. And we'd go up to Utah. In fact, she was making some grilled cheese for lunch when we were in Vegas and it broke down.
The motorhome broke down.
Yep. So, but it wasn't ours. It was,
Oh,
so it didn't cost. Um,
yeah, my sister and her husband, they bought an old dilapidated one, was driving it around, and they brought it up here and was staying in Joe's stepfather and his mother's yard. And then he got in a fight with his stepfather. And so they told him, get out of there. Well, they come over to my house. I said, you're not staying here. And they was like, why not? And I said, because I don't have a spare lot here. I lived in a mobile home park.
right.
So you can't just come over and move in here. Yeah, her husband was a piece of work, let me tell you.
One of those, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see where to chat. Okay, Tracy says she doesn't sew at all. I tried to give her money back that she paid for it, but she wouldn't have it. I want to think of something she would like now. Oh, and then Tracy said, we grew up with hurricanes down in Houston, and apparently they have tornadoes here in Ohio. The tornado warnings are scarier to me.
Yeah.
And Gladys says, thumbs up, please. Thank you, Gladys. And Tracy, LOL, I'm just talking. My ADHD is triggered somehow. You're okay.
Yeah, you're
No
fine.
one seems, no one, she goes, no one seems to notice, I guess. You're good, Tracy. You're good.
Yeah, I noticed she was chatting a lot, but that's fine.
And then Sandra,
Gotta say.
Tracy, the weather changes control the tornadoes. Really?
Yeah, we've even had tornadoes here in Delaware. Had one a few years ago, chopped up all the along the racetrack, which is several miles from me, Dover Downs, and then it chopped off trees all the way probably 2 miles from me. And my granddaughter, she was like, she wanted to be a storm chaser. She was always watching videos, stuff of tornadoes. I told her she was a little bit of a crazy, thinking that that would be fun to be in one. I said, it could
No.
kill you, kid, just because you that don't show them killing people on TV. And then there was some movie that they had that um over and over.
Yeah,
We watched
the one
that,
with Helen Hunt.
huh?
The movie with Helen Hunt.
Yeah, I think so. It was
And I
called
think it was
Twister,
called,
right? Was it called Twister?
I think that was it, yeah. And then there was another one called Storm Chasers.
Yeah, she liked that one too. But
Don't remember who
yeah,
was
she'd
in
watch
that
them
one,
from
but
YouTube. It would be on there. But when she had heard that there was a tornado close to me, so next time she come down to stay with me, she was begging me to take her. But she didn't realize it was so big because I took her up on Route 1 and showed her where it had come across to the racetrack and stuff, and it tore. And those trees are weird. You could still see them where the tops of them are all chopped off. That
gosh.
probably happened 10 years ago. That's the last.
Did that change her mind?
No, no, no. She thought that was cool. Okay,
Kids.
Amores.
Kids.
Lay
There's
down, baby
something over
girl.
here.
Go lay down. That daddy, him not coming out here. Have to knock first. My husband set up a thing where if I come walking down the hallway to his room, it sets off an alarm. So, and I said, oh, well, guess what? Two can play at that. So I locked my door. They say he got to knock before he come in because he was always scaring me. He
Okay.
would have figured out a way to bypass that thing. We get comfortable. So far. Yeah. Yeah. When I was a kid, it was nothing to be woke up in the middle of the night and run to the basement. Or and then I remember this one place we lived where we had to go to the neighbor's basement. So all we had was a big huge closet in the middle of the house that we would go to. You know, when nothing at all being
Chicken
up.
under the
To.
table.
Is this what you was making, Kathy? Those things that you had to cut all out? One of these?
Well,
I
hold
think
on, I
it's
gotta
called a
come up.
block and a block.
Um,
Yeah, because it's a square and then there's a square.
yeah, square and square. Kind of like on point. This one.
I yell at my husband to learn how to make noise. Right. Yeah, I don't like that when I'm busy doing something and somebody walk in on me or whatever, especially when I'm not expecting it, you know? So I start locking my door. You know, it's so funny that he set up that thing. And I don't think he knows that I know that he put that up because he got one at the end of our driveway. But let me tell you, if a butterfly or a gnat or something fly past it, it goes off in the house. So I make him turn it off at night so it don't wake me up. Oh, yeah, they're motion detectors. What they called.
Okay. Sandra, I've had a few sighted in Washington, and she said it's called Twister. And Tracy says we get tornado warnings to go to the basement, but so far we've been lucky. And she says, LOL, I know, right, Susan? I yell at my husband to learn how to make noise. Oh, Dave makes noise. He's a pro. You guys want him?
That drives me crazy. Yeah, but if you're in a room by yourself, not expecting somebody, then all of a sudden they pop in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to do that when I was in the house in the room too. I didn't do much at all about it then. Again, out here. Oh, he said he liked it better when I was over there instead of over here because here he got to come in and look for me.
Well, and I'm sure Moxie gives it away that he's in there.
Well, not until he opened the door. And then that scares me too when all of a sudden you start barking for no reason. If I lock my door, my hubby would think I'm up to no good. Maybe that is why he walks so quietly. Yep, exactly, Tracy.
Could be.
Or if he would just have to think that. Lock him out. Yeah, he used to lock me out. I didn't realize that we had an extra key to the room. So I've had to use his key a few times because I didn't have I lose on mine.
My friend kept a key above her door on the frame right there.
Outside?
Yeah, because you never know when you need it. I mean, everybody hides their key under a pot.
Oh,
You know
well, we
that?
have one in the electric box to the AC unit that don't work no more.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, Sparky put one in there right after we moved in out here. Because we've needed it a few times. Walked out the door and I don't have to start my car with my key, but I have to have it on me for my car
Right,
works.
right.
I have to have it in the car. Yeah, one time I thought my trunk was broken. We was up at my dad's place and I was loading the car, putting my suitcases in to come back home. And I figured out why the trunk wouldn't close. Kept just popping right back open. I had my key in there. Goodness, it
Was
wouldn't
telling
lock.
you to take it out.
Thank goodness it didn't lock in there because we were a little far from home
Oh,
locked in.
Tracy, my husband would break the door down if I locked it. Really, he would. And LOL, my life should be so fun as to be up to no good.
Or if he wouldn't do that, he'd be afraid of the tongue lashing he would get.
There you go. Dave used to lock our door, and I get shoot him out.
Bitcoin it. Got some more work than it was worth.
Yep. I think. Okay, now I gotta make sure that these are 2 inches.
I don't know how big these are supposed to be. Oh, it's way over there.
Mm, pitiful, pitiful little pieces coming up everywhere, these threads.
That's good, Tracy.
Gonna look tacky. Tracy, my husband is very loving too, but too possessive. Yet he has mellowed a little in our older years, so that's good. There's nothing wrong with being too possessive, Tracy. Remember that.
Oh,
That
it
means that
can be.
he loves you.
Some
Mm,
people are bad people that are possessive.
yep. Well, not that kind of possessed, but you know.
Yeah, I had one of those till I kicked him to the curb. And then my boss had to threaten to call the cops on him. He didn't leave the premises.
Yep.
I got all these old blocks to make up. Figure out something to do with them. Oh, oh yeah, that last one I didn't cut off. That one is to go around all the edging of the quilt. Now that's the second border. Cut him yet. Okay, these are 3.5 inch. Yeah. Yippee skippy. I get a cut these, frame these out.
21, 22. Okay, set these aside.
What I'm doing with all these napkins. Oh, I've got all these little squares to do too.
Okay, Tracy. LOL. I'd never kick this one to the curb. He spoils me. He's kind of great, but don't tell him I said that. Your secret's safe with me.
Yeah.
Okay, one.
Oh, oh, I thought I some got on the back there. Him got over here. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank goodness I got two of these remotes because I'm always losing one.
That one is this one. You can kind of judge if it's big enough or not.
Hmm?
You can kind of look at it and say, this looks like it might be a little bit over what it's supposed to be by looking at it, judging that. Well, all right, Tracy, I can't believe how the time has passed. We met in junior high school and got married after high school. Oh, you've been married a long time, Tracy.
High school sweetheart.
Susan, will you please send Carrie the numbers?
Huh?
Will you please send Carrie the numbers?
Sure.
Thank you.
Coming right up, Carrie. We find them.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Ouch. Oh, what's that doing?
At least I did some of them right. Sheesh. Good.
Oh, okay. Coming in too, Carrie. I hit the wrong key.
All right.
And there's the numbers to get in. Sorry, I accidentally hit the thing. Oh, I didn't put spaces on there. No space.
42 years, huh? Wow. Congratulations, Tracy. Dave and I will be 37, no, 36 this year. Yeah, 36. 89.
Oh, okay. That's fine, Carrie. I'll have to erase the first two messages. Oh, oh, I didn't do it to both of them. There we go. Just ignore those two on the top, Carrie, where I unsent them. And I put it in one message below. Like I did the other day. I need to buy me another cordless keyboard.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't have one. Maybe I should invent.
Yeah, I have one for my my little TV that I just bought.
Hmm.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I do have one. I have one for my tablet.
Yeah, I just stowed away him box the other day. I don't remember how big he was. I'll leave those so I don't jump into them. Well, I have quite a bit to chop off. Goodness gracious.
2.5 means 2.5.
Huh?
2.5 means 2.5, not two and a little over 2.5.
Are you working on your prairie point or your meadow? What it called?
Yes, I'm working on my meadows. Yes.
That's why I didn't do it because I didn't have the fabric, and I'm not real good at picking fabric, just buying it.
Gladys got the fabric that went with it. She
Damn it.
found it somewhere. Yeah, you're not very good at picking fabric. Right. Is that your mini ha-ha for the day?
Hmm?
Is that your mini ha-ha for the day? Not good at picking fabric?
Just buying it. Pretty good at buying stuff, so I am.
You sure are.
Need to go to town probably tomorrow. Got one of my prescriptions ready. I don't know why they can't let me have them all, especially when they're ordered at the same time.
I know. I never figured that out either.
When I first started seeing my family physician, he wrote me prescription for my acid reflux and my cholesterol medicine at the same time. But do I get the prescriptions at the same time? No.
No? A couple of days later.
And I live a little too far to just jump in the car and run to town. I never have been like that, even when I did live in town. I didn't just jump in the car to run to the store. My step,
Okay, Tracy. She's gonna make herself a cup of coffee or two.
huh?
She's gonna make herself a cup of coffee or two.
No. But my
Yes.
stepdaughter used to get mad because I wouldn't just run to town if she needed something. You live right there. And I said, well, you just passed the store to come here to tell me. I said, you go. Well, I don't have the money. Give me your card and I'll go. I said, no, you're not getting my card.
Nice try though, right?
Yeah, no way. She said that to her dad a few times to if she could use his card. He looked at me and he said, do you let her use yours? I said, no. He said, well, you're going to get the same answer that Susan give you on that one.
I'd say nice try, Slick. Okay, so we want one. No, this way, this one first. One.
And she was like, I need this or I need that. And I said, oh, because she wanted the most expensive cream rinse and shampoo and stuff.
Right.
And I told her, well, it's stuff I use. It's not, I mean, I would buy her own to put in the bathroom. But and I told her if that's not good enough for her, then I guess your mom can buy it for you when you go home on the weekend. And she's like, um, well, why should mom? I said, because we're still paying her child support for you. That's why.
And that's part of it.
Right. And I said, and if the stuff I buy you isn't good enough, then have your mom. Well, what did her mom say? No.
Okay. Hi Beverly. Hello, hello. Welcome.
Hello,
Gladys
Beverly.
said hi to Beverly, and then Beverly said, "Hey, Gladys." Okay, so we have a one of these, one of those, one of these. Hey, will you wake up, Jen, please? I'm not doing anything exciting. I'm just putting these together.
Not really 3.5.
How's your day going, Beverly? Doing anything exciting?
Windy and hot here. Oh wow, it's 90 now.
Out there kayaking? Uh, my son has kayaks, but he never uses them.
Just like Sparky wanted a boat. It sits out in the back. Never gotten in it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'll say this for Michael. He did do it twice. Gave it up.
Hey, Sparky earns the money, so if he wants something, he get it, you know. If I want something, I get it, so
Goes both ways.
yeah, but his plan is for sure to get to practice on him motorcycle so he can get his driver's license or his license
Motorcycle.
for his Harley.
Yeah.
But I don't care if it sits there forever. He wanted it, so he got it. I'd rather it sit there forever.
A lot safer.
Yeah, he never drove it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we paid cash for it when we bought it. Paid auto insurance on it.
Uh-huh.
That's why I told him I thought that was dumb. But
You
if
guys are
anything ever
dumb.
happened to it, it's covered, you know,
Yeah.
with auto insurance on it. I guess it's better to have be insured than not.
Let me do it this way. I like it better like that. Take turns.
That would be scary.
One, two. Wait. Both of these are goes like that. This one. Uh, I only had a brain.
I'll be back
Okay,
and I'll go feed
Sparky.
Snail.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, I just noticed you what you wrote on that, Kathy. Just
What?
me and you today.
What I write?
It's just you and me today.
Oh, you just saw that?
Yeah.
Where's Carrie?
Huh?
Where's Carrie?
On the text message.
No, I know I wrote that, but I'm saying, where's Carrie?
She said she was still at the hospital, didn't she?
No, she said she was home and wanted the numbers. You gave her the numbers, right?
Yeah. Maybe it's on here. She wrote it. Gosh. Oh, I'm not at home yet. I'm still at the hospital. I think she meant getting my stitches out right now. So, yeah,
Wait,
she is.
wait just a minute. Okay, so she wrote to me. She said, wait a second. Um, where she say that? Here. Okay, messaging. And plus, it's over 200 people waiting in to get seen. I don't know. I'm lost. Carrie, are you coming on? What is going on?
She's at the hospital and she was getting her stitches out right then. So then she coming on when she gets back home. Moxie, don't get on.
Okay.
But okay, be back in a wee bit.
Okay. I think I understand. What do I know, right, guys? Okay, she's not home yet. Okay, thank you, Sandra. Tracy, hey, Bev, long time no see. And Beverly says, hey, Tracy. Okay, so I need one of these. The blue one. And these will be great for doing assembly line sewing. Zip right through it. Really good. Okay, she's still at the hospital? Okay. Thank you, Sandra. No, wait. Oh, am I doing these? Yeah, I'll have to go through and check when I get done. But I'm pretty sure I am now. Sew them and iron them and this and that. Make sure they're all okay. Because what happened was I ran out of that's what I did wrong. Yeah, I can do it later. I ran out of the fabric that is part of the yeah, I did all of them the wrong way. Okay. Part of the this pretty stuff here. And so okay, wait. This one goes here like that. Okay. So maybe how can you mess up on four squares this easily, I ask you? Kayla. Okay, I got it now. Everything is as clear as mud. Where in the world is Carrie? She's at the hospital, I guess. She's supposed to get her stitches out today, so clear as mud. Good one, Gayla. So that's what I mean, she was sending me messages and I don't know. I got lost too, so don't feel bad. This, this, mess that up. Okay, put the butterfly pin in there like so. Okay, what are you doing there? You're supposed to be over there. Okay, so that's that. I think it said make 30. Yeah, make 36. Or however many I'm able to make. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna pull some of these out of here because they're getting down. There's my purple one. There's a few. And gold. What a pretty yellow. Oh, wait, wait, wait. At least I have a better understanding of this now than I did when I started, when I did it the first time. Gladys said, hi, Gayla. Uh-oh, running out of. Okay, I got more over here. Let's see. Measure here real quick. Two and a half is okay. One blue, that one. Okay. Tracy said hello to Gayla. Dave made tacos last night for dinner. Oh, they were so good. I picked out, I had three.
Sparky's so mad sitting in the house waiting for them people to come. He's like, I was gonna go outside and work on something. I said, well, then do that. Too bad for them if they show up.
Yep.
Can't
Not
come
like, you know.
scheduled appointment time.
Yep.
But I calmed him down and fed him.
A way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Huh?
A way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yeah. Our winds are very, very strong today.
Okay, no, Tracy says no tornado warning though. And then she's all, yum, tacos, love them. Oh gosh, I know.
89. Wow, it's cold. It's hotter here than in Texas. That crazy.
And yep. And Tracy, I'm so hungry now. I know, me too, huh? And then or Sandra says hello to Gayla, and then Tracy says, sounds nice, Gladys. It does, huh? The perfect place to be right now.
Where? Where, Kathy?
Texas.
Huh?
Texas.
Oh,
Where Gladys is.
why did Tracy say yum tacos?
Because I said we had tacos last night for dinner.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you picked the wrong day. It's Taco Tuesday.
No, we eat it whenever.
I haven't had tacos in a while. I ought to have them again.
I love tacos.
Leave my computer alone and my keyboard.
And Chase was there waiting for cheese. He loves cheese. Was that Moxie?
Yeah,
That
I'm
was
eating
cute.
chips and dip. So she's standing here watching my every move.
Eh,
I don't know why I don't share my food with her.
maybe she's hoping you. Maybe Sparky does when you're not around.
Hmm?
Maybe Sparky does when you're not around.
No, he doesn't, because I'm always in there. Moxie is not very often right next to me. except for about an hour when we go in the house. No, this is mine. Go lay down. Go lay down, or you won't get a chicken.
Ooh.
Lay down, the mama fix you a chicken. Come on. Scoot along, you. Uh-oh.
What?
I dropped one.
She got it.
Little crumb. I swear they play baseball or something with these chips in the factory before they put them on the shelves.
They're all crunched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the bottom quarter, about 2/3 of the bag is nothing but crumbs.
Yep. Okay. Where are we at? So, okay. Sandra says 68 here. It's about 64 here right now. We're expecting rain.
64.
Yeah. And then time to get up, Jen. I know, but I can't yell. Susan has sensitive ears.
Well, if you warn me, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to warn you, okay?
Okay.
Jen, time to get up. Rise and shine. Thank you, Gladys. And then Tracy says, true, but it doesn't hurt to look nice while you are cooking. And she says, I know I had a bag of caramel popcorn around here somewhere. Oh, they're so good. Like the Cracker Jacks. Mm-mm-mm. Carrie, next door, I'm on the bus going home. The stitches, they have a hard time getting them out.
I'll be back. The person's here.
Oh, okay. So they had a hard time getting your stitches out? Wow. I'm sorry, Carrie. Don't you get into Mama's food while she's gone. Yeah, this is working out a lot better. You make sure Jen's up, please. I ran out of butterfly pins already? Wow. Let's see here. I think I finally almost have it. Yay. No, that's not 2.5. Start. And looks like there's a little bit up here that it needs to trim. Tiny, tiny bit. Two, three. Hi, Patty. Welcome, welcome. How are you? So good to see you. I'm working on my painted meadow. Finally getting it done. One of my UFOs. She says hi to everyone, and then Gladys said hi, Patty. And Patty, Sandra, how are you doing? And Tracy said hi, Patty. Making sure this is 2.5. This one. No, this one's a little bit bigger than 2.5. Great. Okay. And then Sandra, not the best. Dot dot dot. Thanks for asking. I will come on live in a few. And she said hello. Well, Sandra, if you're not feeling good, people would understand. Blue. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know I would. And then she says hello, Patty. Looks like I only have one more to go. Good. Okay, 2.5. Okay, that one is. And no. All right. This piece right here. And all this thread over here, I don't want. Okay, this is good. Now, this one. I can't believe all the thread that comes off of this. This is how the fabric that came with the kit. Pretty unbelievable. Okay, throw this away. My last one. They both have the. Okay. Now, hopefully, I will have 36 of these. So, let me count. No more purple ones? Okay. I only have 19. I only got half of what I need. No, you have a pen. Hmm. You have a pen. So much pen all morning. Like 9 o'clock. Yeah, morning. Can you hear? No, with the auto. Thanks, man. Guess I have to make what I got, and that's it, right? Okay. So, as let's see. Unknown caller. Okay, Patty, I'm good. Just got some fabric for the blooming 9 patch. I ordered a color that is slightly off from the color I needed. I don't think it's going to matter once it gets used. Look up blooming 9 patch. Blooming 9 patch. Okay, so I can make 19 squares because that's what it. 5, 10. No, I'm gonna have to. Perfect. A left. Right. Left. Which is a little over 5 feet. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so what they want actually is okay, I did these. Let me see. I did these and I did these. Not sure um how they want it to go. Something that's okay, let me figure this out. Did a whole bunch of these. Okay. Let's say we have these, okay, and I want to make a block. So um I'm not sure. Okay, these two. So let's see. The bottom goes like this. Okay, the bottom's like that. And then I have Just had 'em. Okay. Then I have one of these. Clear space here. I need one for the top, which goes the other way. So let me find the tops. Probably this one right here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So these are the tops. Okay, it goes. That one's all bent. All right, let me see. Okay, that one's gonna go like this. Okay, this is our top. Glad I got room on iron board, right? Okay. Okay, there's the top one, and then we have one of these. Okay, and then we have the opposite side on the top. So it's gonna go like that. Okay, then we have the other one of these. What did I knock off? Just a second, guys. Okay. All right, then um all right, so that one. Then we got one more of these, right? They kind of just stay here in the middle. Okay. Then the four patch, which I'm gonna borrow the extras that I have over here. Nobody's gonna know. Because we're only gonna use one four patch per one, two, three. There's the four patch. Okay, then another one of these. Okay. Okay, then we've got one of these laying this way. Oh, not that way. Laying like this. Okay. And then another four patch on point. And then, okay, this one's going to be going, go through here. Here, like that. Yeah. Okay, like that. That's my first block. Okay, I need to make 19 of those. So they're all going the right way, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, there are nine patch. So that's kind of the idea, okay, of what they're looking for. So I think it's going to look really nice, but that's not how I want to do this one. I just threw it together real quick. All these pieces are going to have to be ironed. So, Carrie, I just got in the elevator and I'll be at my apartment in like 10 seconds. Oh, you got home quick? Here's another one. So that's what it's going to look like. And then there'll be sashing and this and that. You know, lots of things. Let's see. And the borders and the backing. I had the border around here somewhere. I'm not sure where. So, what you guys think, huh? Do have everything. Okay, there's some all these over here. Everything's got to be ironed before I do anything. Anything. I've got some things here, extras if I need them, I guess. I may need them. And whole heck of a lot of this for I don't know what. Said make 100, right? Let's see here. For the first thing, 144. But 28. Um, I don't know why. I don't know. There was a reason I made all these. But I don't know what it was. Okay, so we got those. These are the main ones right here. So I guess they're okay if I run out or I need more or something like that. I don't know. These are the main things I need right here. And I need to I have another bag somewhere. And that's where the border and all that is. Let me see if it's right here. It was handy. Okay, here's some extras. This is part of it. This is it. And um, and here is the back. Okay, so okay, looking at the this in M Mm, white, the white is so and and those for binding. Okay, so one of them's binding and the border and the backing right here. So I do have everything I need. And all the fabrics. Let's see one that's done. Okay, this is the white that goes around, and then this is the border on the outside. So then that would be the binding. Show me one that's completely done. Nope, they all show the same thing. E2 and M2. So E2 is E2 is the white. Okay, I got that. Okay, what's this? Extras? I think I made okay. It looks like I can make more blocks. And because here's my square and square up here, and here's my triangles down here. Okay, guys, I got everything I need. Except I need to make more blocks. So, and this white it does have some spots on it, but it's hard to see. But there are gold and all that on it. Okay. The backing's going to be really pretty. This is 4.5 yards of backing. How much did I need? For 4.125. I need yeah, that's what I need. Okay. I think this is super pretty. I wonder how hard it would be to make one of these, by hand. Okay, so this goes down here. I want to try to keep everything together like it was. Well, yeah, let's see what I've got going here. Need some solid and they're solid here. And 16 here. That's good. And my square and a square. What's F and D used for? Yeah. Oh, got that right here. Mm. I have more squares than a square if I need it. Um, Got way a lot of those. Okay, I got more of those. And for some reason, I have a whole bunch of these pinned. So maybe just want to know what I have here. So, hmm, okay. Okay, I got four of them. Um,
Hello, Kathy.
Hi, Carrie. Glad to be home.
Yeah,
I'll bet.
the nurse doesn't even know how to take out stitches.
Did she hurt you?
She pinches.
Ouch.
That's I cursed when I was outside, so
I would have when she did it, if it hurt.
she had to pull my skin.
Ooh,
Yeah, pinch the skin and pull it.
ow. Okay. Yep. She's telling you right now, Kate Gayla. She says, let us know how things went, Carrie.
Yeah, the stitches are out.
I don't know why I have all this.
But they're sending me for therapy, and when I'm sitting here, I got a push on my finger.
I bet you that hurts.
Yeah, I have to do it 15 times.
Wow.
Then, then push each finger 15 times.
Ow and ow.
Yeah.
These here. Um, let's put.
I'm just checking to make sure all the stitches are out.
You just gotta be careful what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's all. And I've got a big mess going over here.
I see that.
It's my supposed to be my painted meadow.
Yeah, you
But
don't want to know. I made a mess last night, Kathy.
with your diamond dart?
Nope, with water.
Water?
Yep.
The heck did you
I
do?
knocked my glass over.
Oh, oh no. I found one of my pens. Hmm.
I'm glad I got a cold drink of pop when I came home.
Is it hot right now?
It's hot. Because this morning when I left, it was raining and it was cool.
Right.
I'm wearing a long sleeve t-shirt.
But now,
Now it's hot. And I've used the wrong tape on my hand, so I pulled the bandage off my hand.
don't think you were supposed to do that.
It's not bleeding, Kathy,
Okay.
but the tape don't stick to me. If I use a clear white, I get a rash.
A rash?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, where's the colors?
I'm gonna open the window, Kathy. I'll be right back.
Okay. Wow, that's way bigger than 2.5.
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
I'll turn the air on now. Hot in here. Oh, in the
I don't even think we had the door open.
house.
Dave, Dave, is the door open? Is the door open? Can we open it? Starting to get kind of warm over here.
Murphy said he was about to give up on them, and then they got here. Oh, here's the Christmas ornaments I was talking about. Oops, that I made. Well, there's all different kinds. There's bell. This is a bird. Some was round and all different shapes. But I had these with the string on it to put on the Christmas tree. Well, Sparky wants them ornament hooks on them.
Oh yeah, I remember when you were filling up with bags and bags
Yeah.
with those.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I went through all the work to make it like this, then he wants the hook on it. So I just got to make these little tiny, and I got to cut that off and tie it around the metal hook.
Yes, I remember now.
Yeah, I just found it over there on the floor.
Hey,
Somehow better.
Susan.
Huh?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Tired?
Did you just get here?
Yeah.
I had to go in the house
Um,
and had a visiting nurse
When I got here.
house.
Gladys
Drink for the
Gladys and Gayla both said hi, Carrie. So did the nurse look at that thing on his neck?
Yeah, but she didn't know. What? What are you wrong at me for? I know I had to borrow you some of your water. I'll bring you some back. Water my petunia. I don't know why it's been raining the last couple of weeks, but I guess the warm weather we've had last couple of days. Need it where he need
Could be.
thunderstorm warnings. Yeah, and that's exactly what it is, a thunderstorm. What? It's a thunderstorm and not really any rain or anything, just thunder. That other bag of goodies I had for you.
The heck did I do with it?
No. How did I do that? The dumbest thing.
What size are these?
Yeah, they don't know how to take out the stitches the right way, Susan.
Huh?
They don't know how to take out the stitches
The right way.
the right way.
Yeah.
Here. Little watermelon socks I made. They can jump back there.
That's an extra.
Somebody ready for her chicken. Give me a minute, okay? Up here. Yeah. Got you some chicken pieces.
Hmm. Okay, now I need, okay.
Give me a minute. You get a piece of thread in there, Moxie.
He says, I'll never tell.
You lose the piece of snack you didn't eat yesterday. Just hung out in here all night long.
Look, this.
Yeah, what's that? Hmm. That one, I don't know where that come from. Little white cap thing. That's not a good girl. Give mom a minute. Running down to the snack end. Get one more piece. That bag is empty. I don't find that in there. Don't want to come out. Oh, got it everywhere. Everywhere but where I wanted it.
Sounds like me.
I don't think I ordered you one other toy last night, Moxie. Oh, chicken. Oh, there it is.
Next time I won't show up at 11:40.
Good for you.
Next time I won't never show up at 11:40 at the hospital again till 2 o'clock.
Too crowded.
No, they changed my appointment
Oh,
without me knowing it.
Yeah, that what that visiting nurse did to Sparky today. Supposed to come at 12 o'clock. She said, no, my appointment was first between 2 and 5. Well, it would have been nice for somebody to tell us that. I said, you're lucky we was home.
right.
Well, why wouldn't you be home? Because we didn't make the appointment. It was for 12 o'clock. Just all of a sudden, we could decide to go somewhere, you know?
Why
And we,
wouldn't you
if we
be
had to stay
home?
home.
Yeah, they don't show up. There's no law that says you got to stay there.
All right. Should keep your appointment. Oh, but I guess they changed it. And I said, well, then somebody should have told us about it.
Yep,
Had two more bags over there. Goodness.
that's exactly what should have happened. Exactly.
They do it, don't they, Carrie?
Yep.
Everybody's remembering the thumbs up, please.
Yeah, just change your appointment and boom.
They need to call me next time.
Yeah, they need to let you know that.
And then they get mad if,
I'm late.
uh-huh. Or
Yep.
if you don't show up because you thought it was a certain time. And it's not. You know what I mean?
I had
I showed up.
Yeah, I know you did.
There.
Yeah.
I've already trimmed these.
Like it or not, right?
Oh, good. Almost done with these.
I'm so tired wearing the name tag. I gotta go get a new one next month. For a different doctor.
Surprise.
Yeah. Next month, I gotta be there for 8 o'clock in the morning. So here we go again, Kathy.
God. It's like a
Here we go
merry-go,
again.
like a merry-go-round.
This time it's for my stream.
Oh. That's the one that's on the second.
Yeah. That's Oh yeah, by the way, Susan, you didn't hear, Kathy didn't hear. I'm cancer free in my hand.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's good news.
That is wonderful, Carrie.
Yes, it
Now I
is.
just gotta wait till the second of July to figure out what they're going to do, what kind, when they're gonna operate.
Oh,
I don't want to have it back to back.
right.
Can't blame you there.
Over here on Amazon and see if I ordered her. Toy I was looking at. Nope, I sure did not. Yeah, that would work a lot different.
So I'm like, yes, I like that idea.
Good.
Now I'm letting everybody know I do not have cancer. Not this time. Not the hand cancer, like my dad had it.
Did
Yeah,
he have it in
can't
his hands?
no fun and it's painful.
Yep.
No, he had trigger finger.
Oh yeah, I've seen people have that.
But that's why I thought I was gonna follow my dad because I thought I was gonna have trigger finger.
Well, you didn't, which is good news.
Yeah. So now we just gotta wait and find out if I do have it in the other spot. But I'm just crossing my fingers and praying to the Lord.
All you can do. Oh, here's a hedgehog pin cushion. Oh, you can get a pink, blue, brown, and khaki
Gray.
colored. That one's gray. Oh, gray.
After somebody came to say
Brown.
hello to you.
I have the pink one and the gray one, and I have the other one coming, the blue. Hi,
Someone say,
Lil. Hi.
Hello.
Glad mommy's home.
"Hey, Mommy left me so long. I
Yeah.
got worried." Were
I
you
didn't know
worried?
what was going on.
You didn't know what was going on? I know.
A little bit. Maybe here. I decided to do this UFO because why? Must have been out of my mind. All these pieces, all these different.
Yeah, they left the stitches on in too long.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
They
How long
had a
were they
hard time
in?
getting them out.
Yep.
How
I was
long were
happy today they took out those staples that I had. They were in there for a long time.
I know, I had them too, Kathy. All
From
down
what?
my right leg.
Yeah, no, from my knee, from my amputation.
Yeah, I had it from the top of my leg all the way down to my almost to my shin.
I cannot believe that that it's been 4 years already that I had that surgery. It doesn't look like it should. Yeah, okay. I guess it is. And this
Susan, look at this. I can make a fist now.
on you?
that's awesome, Gary.
I could even push my finger into me now.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a little bit of chicken in there. Much, but a little bit. Here. Sit. 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 Down. Not
One,
pretty. Gotta do something else. To make 20 of these guys. Make 18 of those, 20 of those.
You know the feeling.
Blue ones are 32 of those. Is that the A piece? No, that's
You
the
better find more of these.
E one.
Blue and gold.
Measure these guys out. $18. Okay.
Big. Okay. And we have. Do I have another? But yes, I do right here. Pink one and a blue one. I'll do the blue one. Okay, how many are the is this?
Yeah. Oops. Reading here. See? That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
I think it's 30, but I can't be sure. Let me see.
Yeah. Gotta put it over here.
6, 7.
Right on your little head. What are you barking at me for?
Uh-oh. Somebody's getting barked at.
We'll finish that one off real quick. Give you some kibbles.
She's got you on control, Susan.
Huh?
She's got you on her. She knows when to tell you off.
Yes, she do.
Because I know somebody else does that.
Yep.
Okay, 29. I need 7
Right?
more.
Right? Miss Will?
I think I got right here.
I'm talking to you. Yes, I missed you too.
See, you had my fabric all around him.
I miss you.
Here. Sit.
Yes, I
Sit
have.
I didn't want to.
down.
I didn't want to go. I know. Mommy had to get her stitches out. I thought my appointment was at 11:40, not at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
But
Then I got in. Then I had to still sit there till 2:40 in a room.
yeah, those are the to do. Do I have?
I love you.
Doesn't look like I have any more of the gold or the blue. Chuck.
It's funny, she don't care if it's chicken or if it's kibble in there.
So I'm knocking on wood now to say I'm lucky. It may skip me. We don't know, do we? Till we do all the. Mom had a lot of tests done this year, and I'm
I know
tired.
the feeling wears you out.
Yeah, and you're waiting. I'm waiting for a phone call. Is it good news or bad news?
Yep.
Yep, I know what you mean, Carrie.
The next test I'm gonna have is my screen, and we gotta wait. I want to wait.
Yes, I did. Gladys, she goes, you wanted to catch up with me. Got to get this done.
Yes, get it done.
No, now you need to go lay down. Go lay down. Good girl, Moxie. Very good girl.
Okay, everything's right there. Oops.
Eat.
I'll be right back, Kathy. I'm gonna talk to one of my friends.
Okay,
I'll be still here.
okay. Okay, let's see here. Ah, just what I was gonna look for.
Anymore. Go lay down. That it. Oh, wow. I guess a half inch too short.
Uh-oh.
Almost, but not quite. And you go lay down.
Hey, but Mommy, I'm not tired.
Well, you need to go do something besides standing here yelling at me.
I agree with you there.
See, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Getting my wonder clips back. Hedgehog, little brush, little threads. Right. I got some um wrist I need my grabber.
Yeah, I usually keep mine way over there, but him had to come over here and live because I kept dropping stuff behind my table here. Okay, 10, 16.
Okay, let me see. This is a set. Oh, it's not off. Not sure. Well,
There.
and ribbit. I gotta be able to finish that Lori Holt thing. So this makes oh that's pretty. I see the trees. This right here. Lights. Okay. Trees. Candy cane. Holly. Presents. Oops. Snowflakes. Snowflakes. Those are pretty. And it starts back the other way. Yeah. Okay, so I think this will hopefully help me out with Lori Holt and her vintage Christmas. That's my plan anyway.
Oh, boy. Would have been so upset if I'd have done that.
And I have my spooky diamond painting. Pretty. Um, pumpkins, pumpkins leading up to oh, here it is. This is not here. Oh, I forgot to put the this here
I'll have to
for
cut off
safekeeping.
that did. Bottom.
Okay.
Is that oh, that's your pieces that you cut all out?
Yeah, this is diamond painting.
See, I couldn't do that. My pieces would be in a jumbled mess if I'd done them like that and put them in a bag.
You just have to, you know, put them in certain places, make sure that they're in this place that they're supposed to be in.
Well, I just know myself. Not be able to do that.
Yes, it
Like,
does. It looks like Christmas, doesn't it? That's what I wanted. Thank you, Gladys.
see, like these, chopping them all up and using them right away.
Right.
I put them on one of them design boards and use them. But all these extra pieces cut off of my things here.
Yes.
Got a
So
little-
my mess is all cleaned up.
One extra.
Dave. 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 Dave.
You got headphones on?
Yes, Dave. The TV, please.
I would have a sponge ball to toss over at him and say, hey.
Eventually he hears me.
Yeah, because I know what it's like to live with somebody you can't hear.
Yeah, I know. That's fine, Dave. Dave, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
But he is literally almost deaf. And then one of his ear canals is so tiny he can't wear that hearing aid in there. It's gonna fall out.
Sandra,
Oh, funny.
nap time. No, Sandra, nap time for me.
Oh,
No, I wasn't laughing at him. I was laughing at what she said. Aren't you doing your live, Sandra? Because I was going to go over there right now.
does she do one on Thursday?
Yeah, she started doing it at noon.
Oh, yeah.
I know. But if she's not there,
Who's not there?
Sandra,
Oh,
on her
Sandra?
live, on her live.
Yeah, I know. Her life just got cut off
Again.
again.
Wow. Okay, questions, comments, things like that. You don't feel good? I'm sorry, Sandra.
Yeah, she said that much earlier.
Done did
Yeah.
it.
Okay, I will talk to you tomorrow, Kathy.
I won't be on.
Oh, okay.
I'll be on Saturday.
Okay. I'll see you Saturday.
Okay, have a good day, Carrie.
Yeah.
Okay, for
Bye.
those of you that are interested, we do still do Zoom on Saturday. So if you want to join, let us know. We have a lot of fun. She did it at 17-minute live. Okay, Gladys, thank you. No, I ended it at 17.
Oh yeah, time for us to go.
Okay, I'll go check it out.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Hi, Lori. Sorry, we're getting ready to go. She said, go nap, Sandra, and feel better. Absolutely. I'm with her on that. Okay, everybody. Have a good, well, we'll see you. We won't see you tomorrow because Gladys won't be on. So we'll see you next week. Okay? Or Saturday if you come on Saturday. So bye for now. Thank you for coming, Susan. See you Saturday. Bye, or see you tonight. Sorry. Yeah.